I want to talk about something that lies within each and every one of us, a force, a mindset, a determination that can transform our lives. It's what I call the warrior mentality. The warrior mentality isn't about fighting others, it's about conquering yourself. It's about facing the challenges life throws at you and refusing to back down. Warriors aren't defined by their weapons or their battles, they're defined by their life is full of challenges, and the path to success is rarely a smooth one. Along the way, you will face obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But what truly matters is not the difficulty of the challenges, but how you respond to them. Resilience, the ability to recover from adversity and keep moving forward, is at the heart of the warrior mentality. It is the trait that separates those who falter at the first sign of difficulty from those who ultimately achieve greatness. Resilience is not something people are simply born with. It is a skill, a mindset, and a way of life that can be cultivated and strengthened over time. At its core, resilience is about refusing to let setbacks define you. It is about understanding that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a critical part of the journey toward it. Every great warrior has faced moments of defeat, but what sets them apart is their ability to rise again, learn from their mistakes, and press on with even greater determination. Consider this: life will knock you down. It is not a question of if, but when. You will encounter moments when your plans fall apart, when the effort you've put in doesn't yield the results you hoped for, or when unexpected circumstances threaten to derail your progress. In these moments, the natural reaction is often frustration, disappointment, or even the temptation to give up. But the warrior mentality demands a different response, a commitment to rise stronger than before. Rising from a setback begins with a shift in perspective. A warrior does not see challenges as permanent roadblocks, but as temporary hurdles. Each setback is an opportunity to reassess, adapt, and grow. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" a warrior asks, "What can I learn from this?" This mindset allows you to approach difficulties with curiosity rather than fear, transforming even the most daunting obstacles into valuable lessons. Building resilience also requires developing emotional strength. It's easy to be confident and optimistic when everything is going well, but true resilience is tested in the face of adversity. Warriors know how to manage their emotions, refusing to let fear, anger, or sadness dictate their decisions. This doesn't mean ignoring these feelings. Acknowledging and processing them is important, but it does mean refusing to let them control the narrative. Emotional strength is about finding balance, staying grounded, and remaining focused on your goals, even in the midst of turmoil. Another key aspect of resilience is the ability to stay persistent. The path to success is rarely a straight line. It is filled with detours, delays, and moments of uncertainty. A warrior understands that persistence is not about blindly pushing forward without pause, but about continuing to take meaningful steps, even when progress feels slow. It's about finding the courage to keep going, even when the finish line seems out of reach. One way to nurture persistence is by celebrating small wins. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth acknowledging. These moments of progress remind you that you are moving in the right direction, even if the journey is long. They fuel your determination and keep your focus on the bigger picture. Warriors understand that success is not about achieving one monumental goal, but about the accumulation of small, consistent efforts over time. Resilience also involves surrounding yourself with the right support system. No warrior fights alone. Whether it's family, friends, mentors, or colleagues, having people who believe in you and your abilities can make all the difference. These individuals provide encouragement during tough times, offer valuable perspectives, and remind you of your strength when you start to doubt yourself. The warrior mentality recognizes the power of connection and knows that seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of wisdom. At the same time, resilience requires a strong sense of self-belief. Warriors trust in their ability to overcome obstacles, even when the odds seem stacked against them. This confidence is not about arrogance or dismissing the challenges ahead. It's about a deep-rooted conviction that you are capable of adapting, learning, and succeeding. Building this belief takes time and often involves stepping out of your comfort zone. Every time you face a fear or tackle a difficult task, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than you realized. Over time, these experiences build an unshakable foundation of self-confidence. Resilience also thrives on a sense of purpose. When you have a clear understanding of why you are pursuing a goal, it becomes easier to navigate setbacks. Purpose provides a compass, guiding you through difficult times and reminding you of the bigger picture. It is the fuel that keeps the warrior moving forward even when the path is steep and rocky. Without purpose, it's easy to lose motivation in the face of adversity. But with it, challenges become a meaningful part of a greater story of perseverance and triumph. In the end, resilience is what allows you to rise above your circumstances and keep moving toward your dreams. It is a powerful reminder that you are not defined by your failures, but by how you respond to them. Every time you get back up after a setback, you are not just moving closer to your goals, you are becoming stronger, wiser, and more prepared for whatever lies ahead. The warrior mentality is not about avoiding difficulties, it is about facing them head-on with courage and determination. It is about embracing the journey, knowing that each challenge you overcome is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Resilience is the cornerstone of this mindset, a testament to your ability to endure, adapt, and thrive no matter what life throws your way. So the next time you face a setback, remember this: you have the strength to rise. You have the power to persist. And you have the warrior mentality to conquer whatever lies ahead. Discipline is the backbone of the warrior mentality. While motivation can spark action, discipline is what ensures consistency, progress, and success in the long run. It is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Discipline isn't flashy or dramatic. It's quiet, steady, and relentless. It's the true driving force behind achieving greatness, far surpassing the fleeting nature of motivation. Motivation is often romanticized. It's that feeling of excitement or inspiration when you set a new goal or dream big about your future. In those moments, it's easy to feel unstoppable, as if nothing can get in the way of your determination. But motivation is temporary. It ebbs and flows based on external circumstances, your mood, and how you feel in the moment. What happens when the excitement fades? What happens when the reality of hard work and obstacles sets in? That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up halfway. It doesn't rely on feelings or moods. Discipline is about showing up and putting in the work day after day, regardless of whether you're motivated, tired, or discouraged. It's about making a commitment to yourself and honoring that commitment no matter what. Warriors understand that their dreams don't care about how they feel. Success doesn't wait for the perfect moment. It rewards consistent effort over time. Consider an athlete training for a competition. At the beginning of their journey, they may feel motivated by the idea of victory, the thrill of the game, or the recognition they'll receive. But as the days turn into weeks and the training gets harder, that initial motivation begins to wane. Early mornings, grueling workouts, and sacrifices test their resolve. What keeps them going isn't motivation, it's discipline. It's the decision to wake up at 5 a.m. and train even when they're exhausted. It's the determination to stick to their routine, follow their diet, and push through the discomfort because they know that consistency will lead to results. Discipline is built on habits. Warriors understand the power of creating routines and sticking to them. When you establish habits, you remove the need to constantly rely on willpower or make decisions in the moment. Instead, you create a structure that supports your goals. For example, if you decide to exercise every morning at the same time, it becomes part of your daily routine. Over time, it feels less like a choice and more like an automatic part of your life. This consistency is where discipline thrives. Another crucial aspect of discipline is prioritization. Warriors know that they can't do everything at once. They must focus on what truly matters and let go of distractions. This requires a clear understanding of your goals and the willingness to say no to things that don't align with them. Discipline often involves sacrifice, giving up short-term pleasures for long-term gains. It might mean skipping a night out with friends to work on a project, choosing a healthy meal over fast food, or dedicating time to learning a new skill instead of binge watching a TV show. These small daily choices add up to big results over time. One of the most challenging aspects of discipline is overcoming procrastination. It's easy to put off tasks that feel difficult, boring, or intimidating, but procrastination is the enemy of progress. Warriors understand that action is the antidote to procrastination. Instead of waiting for the right time or perfect conditions, they take the first step, no matter how small. Often the hardest part is getting started, but once you're in motion, momentum builds and the task becomes easier to complete. Discipline also involves holding yourself accountable. Warriors don't make excuses or blame others for their lack of progress. They take full responsibility for their actions or lack thereof. If they fall short of their goals, they reflect on what went wrong, learn from their mistakes, and adjust their approach. This level of accountability requires honesty and self-awareness. It's not about being overly critical or harsh with yourself. It's about recognizing where you can improve and committing to doing better. The relationship between discipline and self-control is another important element of the warrior mentality. Self-control is the ability to resist temptations and stay focused on your goals, even when distractions or indulgences are within reach. Whether it's resisting the urge to hit the snooze button, staying focused during a long workday, or choosing to save money instead of splurging on unnecessary purchases, self-control is a cornerstone of discipline. It requires a clear sense of purpose and the strength to prioritize long-term rewards over short-term gratification. One of the most powerful things about discipline is that it builds momentum. Each disciplined action reinforces your belief in your ability to stay committed. This creates a positive cycle. The more you stick to your routine and make progress, the more confident and motivated you become. Over time, discipline becomes second nature. It no longer feels like a struggle, but a part of who you are. It's also important to note that discipline doesn't mean perfection. Even the most disciplined warriors have moments when they slip up or fall short. What matters is how you respond to those moments. Instead of giving up or spiraling into negative self-talk, a disciplined person gets back on track as quickly as possible. They recognize that consistency is more important than perfection and that one mistake doesn't define their journey. Discipline is about creating a life of intentionality and purpose. It's about taking control of your actions and decisions rather than letting circumstances or fleeting emotions dictate your path. The warrior mentality embraces discipline because it is the foundation of success. It is what allows you to show up, put in the work, and stay the course, even when the road gets tough. With discipline, there are no limits to what you can achieve. Fear is one of the most powerful emotions we experience as humans. It is a natural response to danger, uncertainty, or the unknown designed to protect us from harm. But fear can also be a roadblock, paralyzing us and preventing us from reaching our full potential. For those with a warrior mentality, fear is not something to run from or suppress. It is something to confront, understand, and use as a tool for growth. The ability to overcome fear is one of the defining traits of a warrior, and it is a skill that anyone can cultivate with practice and determination. To overcome fear, the first step is to acknowledge it. Many people try to ignore or deny their fears, hoping they will go away on their own. But suppressing fear only gives it more power. When you ignore fear, it lingers in the background, influencing your thoughts and actions in subtle but significant ways. A warrior faces fear head on, recognizing it for what it is, a signal that you are stepping outside your comfort zone. By acknowledging your fear, you begin to take control of it rather than letting it control you. Fear often thrives in the unknown. When we don't understand something, our minds fill in the gaps with worst-case scenarios. This is why clarity and knowledge are essential tools for overcoming fear. A warrior seeks to understand the source of their fear and breaks it down into manageable parts. For example, if you fear public speaking, you might start by identifying what specifically scares you. Is it the fear of judgment? The possibility of forgetting your words? Once you understand the root cause, you can take steps to address it, such as practicing your speech, visualizing success, or seeking feedback from trusted friends. Another key to overcoming fear is to take action, no matter how small. Fear feeds on inertia. The longer you wait to confront a fear, the bigger and more intimidating it becomes in your mind. Warriors know that action is the antidote to fear. Even a small step forward, sending an email, making a phone call, or setting a deadline can create momentum and reduce the power of fear. Action builds confidence, showing you that you are capable of facing challenges and making progress, even in the face of uncertainty. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. Warriors understand that fear is a natural part of growth and that bravery is not about being fearless, it's about choosing to move forward even when you're afraid. Every act of courage strengthens your resilience and expands your comfort zone. Over time, what once seemed terrifying becomes manageable and new challenges feel less daunting. This is the process of building mental toughness, a quality that defines the warrior mentality. Reframing your relationship with fear is also a powerful strategy. Instead of seeing fear as a threat, warriors view it as an opportunity. Fear often signals that you are on the verge of something meaningful, a goal, a breakthrough, or a transformation. It's a sign that you care deeply about what you're pursuing. By shifting your perspective, you can begin to see fear as a motivator rather than a hindrance. For example, feeling nervous before a big presentation means you value the outcome and want to do your best. This reframing turns fear into fuel for preparation and focus. Visualization is another tool warriors use to overcome fear. The mind is incredibly powerful, and imagining yourself succeeding in the face of fear can have a profound impact on your confidence. When you visualize a positive outcome, you train your brain to expect success rather than failure. This technique is used by athletes, performers, and leaders to prepare for high-pressure situations. By vividly imagining yourself overcoming fear and achieving your goals, you create a mental blueprint for success. Support from others can also play a critical role in overcoming fear. Warriors are not lone wolves, they recognize the strength that comes from community. Sharing your fears with trusted friends, mentors, or loved ones can provide perspective, encouragement, and practical advice. Sometimes simply knowing that someone believes in your ability to succeed is enough to bolster your courage. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you creates a support system that empowers you to face fear head-on. It's important to remember that fear is not something you conquer once and for all. It's a recurring part of life, especially for those who are constantly pushing themselves to grow and achieve new goals. Warriors embrace this reality, knowing that each encounter with fear is an opportunity to strengthen their resolve. They don't aim to eliminate fear, but to master their response to it. By developing this mastery, they turn fear into a catalyst for progress rather than a barrier. Overcoming fear is about trusting yourself. Warriors have faith in their ability to adapt, learn, and succeed, even in the face of uncertainty. They know that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone toward growth. This self-belief allows them to take risks and embrace challenges, knowing that they have the inner strength to handle whatever comes their way. Trusting yourself doesn't mean you'll always succeed, but it means you'll have the courage to try, and that courage is what ultimately leads to success. Fear is a natural and inevitable part of life, but it does not have to hold you back. By acknowledging your fear, taking action, reframing your perspective, and building a strong support system, you can turn fear into a powerful ally. The warrior mentality is not about living without fear, it's about embracing it, learning from it, and using it to propel yourself forward. When you master your fear, you unlock a level of strength and resilience that allows you to face any challenge and achieve your greatest aspirations. Resilience is the cornerstone of the warrior mentality, a quality that separates those who persevere from those who give up when faced with adversity. It is the ability to withstand setbacks, adapt to challenges, and continue moving forward despite difficulties. Resilience is not an innate trait, it is a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. Warriors understand that life is filled with obstacles and uncertainties, but they also recognize that each challenge presents an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more determined. At its core, resilience is about perspective. Challenges, failures, and setbacks are not the end of the road, they are part of the journey. Warriors view these moments not as insurmountable barriers, but as stepping stones towards success. This mindset shift is critical because it transforms adversity from something to be feared into something to be embraced. Each setback becomes a lesson, each failure a teacher, and each obstacle a test of strength and character. Building resilience begins with self-awareness. Warriors take the time to understand their emotions and reactions to difficult situations. They don't suppress their feelings or pretend to be unaffected by adversity. Instead, they acknowledge their struggles and give themselves permission to feel frustrated, disappointed, or even afraid. This honest self-reflection is crucial because it allows them to process their emotions and approach challenges with clarity and focus. Resilience isn't about ignoring pain or difficulty. It's about facing them with courage and determination. Another key to resilience is adaptability. Life rarely goes according to plan, and rigid thinking can make setbacks feel overwhelming. Warriors cultivate a mindset of flexibility, recognizing that change is inevitable and that adaptability is a strength. When faced with an unexpected challenge, they focus on finding solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. This proactive approach helps them navigate uncertainty and maintain a sense of control, even in the most difficult circumstances. Resilience also involves a strong sense of purpose. Warriors are guided by a clear why, a deeply rooted reason that drives their actions and gives meaning to their struggles. This purpose serves as an anchor during turbulent times, reminding them of what they are working toward and why it matters. When setbacks arise, their commitment to their goals helps them stay focused and motivated. A strong sense of purpose provides the fuel needed to keep going, even when the road is tough. Support systems play a vital role in resilience. Warriors understand that they don't have to face challenges alone. They surround themselves with people who inspire, encourage, and uplift them. Whether it's friends, family, mentors, or teammates, having a network of support can make all the difference during difficult times. These relationships provide not only practical assistance, but also emotional strength, reminding warriors that they are not alone in their journey. Resilience is closely tied to the ability to reframe adversity. Warriors are masters of perspective, choosing to focus on what they can control rather than what they cannot. For example, when faced with failure, they don't see it as a permanent setback, but as a temporary obstacle and an opportunity to learn. This positive outlook doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending everything is fine. It means choosing to find value in even the most challenging experiences. By focusing on growth and possibility, warriors transform adversity into a source of strength. Another critical aspect of resilience is self-discipline. Warriors know that progress requires consistent effort. Even when motivation wanes, they develop habits and routines that help them stay on track, regardless of how they feel in the moment. This discipline is particularly important during difficult times, when the temptation to give up or take shortcuts can be strong. Resilient individuals rely on their discipline to push through challenges and maintain momentum, knowing that persistence will ultimately lead to success. Resilience is not just about bouncing back from setbacks, it's about bouncing forward. Each challenge provides an opportunity to build greater strength and resilience for the future. Warriors approach adversity with the understanding that it is shaping them into stronger, more capable individuals. This growth mindset helps them see every obstacle as a chance to develop new skills, gain new insights, and become better equipped for future challenges. Mental and physical well-being also play a significant role in resilience. Warriors prioritize self-care, recognizing that they cannot perform at their best if they are exhausted, overwhelmed, or burned out. They make time for rest, exercise, healthy nutrition, and mindfulness practices to recharge their energy and maintain a clear mind. Taking care of their overall well-being allows them to face challenges with greater focus, patience, and strength. Resilience is about persistence. Warriors don't give up when things get hard. They may adjust their approach, change their strategy, or take a step back to regroup, but they never abandon their goals. This relentless determination is what sets them apart. They understand that success is not a straight path, but a winding road filled with highs and lows. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory that brings them closer to their ultimate goal. Resilience is not about avoiding hardship, but about embracing it as a natural part of life. Warriors know that adversity is inevitable, but they also know that it is temporary. They face each challenge with courage, determination, and a belief in their ability to overcome. By building resilience, they not only navigate life's difficulties, but also emerge from them stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. Resilience is the foundation of the warrior mentality, a quality that allows individuals to thrive in the face of adversity and achieve greatness through unwavering perseverance. Pain is an inevitable part of life. At some point, we all face challenges, setbacks, and moments that test our strength. For many, pain is seen as an enemy, something to avoid at all costs. But for those with a warrior mentality, pain is not a barrier, it is a source of power. It is a signal that you are stretching beyond your comfort zone and pushing toward growth. To embrace the warrior mentality is to understand that pain, when harnessed correctly, can fuel your determination and propel you to new heights. Pain is a teacher, and it often imparts the most valuable lessons. Think about the moments in your life that shaped you the most. Were they the easy, comfortable times, or were they the moments when you struggled, failed, or faced hardship? Pain forces us to confront our weaknesses and pushes us to find solutions. It reveals our capacity for resilience and teaches us the value of perseverance. Warriors know that every painful experience carries a lesson, and they approach these moments with curiosity rather than fear. When you experience pain, your initial instinct might be to retreat or avoid it. This is natural as humans. We are wired to seek comfort and avoid discomfort. But avoiding pain doesn't make it disappear, it only delays the inevitable. Warriors understand that the only way to truly overcome pain is to face it head on. By leaning into discomfort, you strip it of its power to control you. Instead of letting pain dictate your actions, you take control, transforming it into fuel for progress. The process of turning pain into power starts with a shift in mindset. Pain is not a sign of weakness, it is evidence that you are trying, growing, and striving for something greater. Whether it's the physical pain of training for a marathon, the emotional pain of a setback, or the mental pain of overcoming self-doubt, these experiences signal that you are stepping into unfamiliar territory. Warriors thrive in this space because they know that growth only happens outside of their comfort zones. Each time you endure pain, you build a stronger foundation for future challenges. Pain also teaches us to value what we have. When you work through adversity, you gain a deeper appreciation for your achievements. Warriors don't take success for granted because they understand the effort and sacrifice it requires. Pain creates perspective, reminding you that the rewards of hard work are far more satisfying than the fleeting comforts of an easy path. This appreciation strengthens your resolve, making you more committed to your goals. One of the most powerful ways to harness pain is to reframe it as a challenge rather than a threat. For example, imagine you're faced with a difficult task that seems insurmountable. Instead of focusing on the discomfort or fear it brings, shift your perspective to see it as an opportunity to prove your strength. Warriors don't back away from challenges, they rise to meet them, knowing that each victory, no matter how small, builds confidence and momentum. Pain also has the power to deepen your connection with others. It is a universal experience, one that transcends differences in culture, background, or circumstance. When you face hardship, you develop empathy and understanding for others who are going through their struggles. Warriors use this as empathy to build strong, supportive relationships, knowing that shared pain can create bonds that inspire and uplift. By helping others through their difficulties, you not only alleviate their burden, but also find strength in the act of giving. Another key to transforming pain into power is maintaining a long-term perspective. In the heat of the moment, pain can feel overwhelming, as if it will never end. But warriors understand that pain is temporary. It is a passing storm, not a permanent state. Keeping your eyes on the bigger picture allows you to endure short-term discomfort for long-term gain. Each moment of pain becomes a stepping stone on the path to success, reminding you that the reward is worth the struggle. Pain also sharpens your mental toughness. When you endure and overcome hardship, you prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you once believed. This builds an unshakable sense of self-confidence. Warriors draw on this inner strength in future challenges, knowing that they have already faced and conquered difficult times. Pain becomes a source of pride, a reminder of how far you've come and what you're capable of achieving. Turning pain into power doesn't mean ignoring your feelings or pretending everything is fine. Warriors acknowledge their pain, giving themselves the space to process emotions and heal. This balance is crucial. It's not about suppressing what you feel, but using it constructively. Pain can inspire creativity, spark problem solving, and fuel your drive to improve. Warriors harness their pain to channel their energy toward meaningful action. The warrior mentality is about embracing the reality that life will not always be easy or comfortable. Pain is not something to be feared or avoided, but a natural and necessary part of growth. Warriors use pain as a tool, a catalyst for transformation, and a reminder of their strength. They understand that every challenge is an opportunity to become better, stronger, and more resilient. When you face pain, remember this is not the end of the road, it is the beginning of a new chapter. Pain is a signal that you are alive, striving, and capable of change. By confronting it with courage and determination, you can turn your greatest struggles into your most powerful victories. This is the essence of the warrior mentality: to find strength in adversity, to transform pain into power, and to rise above life's challenges with unwavering resolve. Having a clear purpose or a deeply rooted why is one of the most powerful driving forces behind a warrior mentality. It is the compass that guides your actions, the anchor that keeps you grounded, and the fuel that sustains you through challenges and hardships. Without a strong sense of purpose, even the most motivated individual can lose direction. But when your why is clear and compelling, it becomes an unstoppable force that keeps you moving forward, no matter the obstacles in your path. Your why is personal. It is not about what others expect from you or what society deems important. It is about what truly matters to you. It is the reason you wake up every morning, the goal that drives your efforts, and the vision of the life you want to create. For some, their why might be about providing a better future for their family. For others, it might be about pursuing a passion, achieving a dream, or making a positive impact on the world. Whatever it is, your why must resonate deeply with your heart and soul. When your purpose is strong enough, it has the power to overcome fear, fatigue, and doubt. Challenges and setbacks that might otherwise feel insurmountable become manageable when you are connected to your why. For example, imagine someone training for a marathon. Without a clear purpose, the long hours of training, the physical exhaustion, and the mental strain might cause them to give up. But if their why is deeply meaningful, perhaps they are running to honor a loved one or raise money for a cause they care about, then every mile becomes a testament to their commitment and determination. Purpose gives your life direction. It helps you make decisions, prioritize your time, and stay focused on what truly matters. In a world full of distractions, it is easy to get caught up in trivial pursuits or lose sight of your goals. But when you are clear about your why, it acts as a filter, helping you separate what is important from what is not. You begin to say no to things that don't align with your purpose, and yes to the opportunities that bring you closer to your goals. Having a why also provides resilience in the face of adversity. Life is unpredictable and setbacks are inevitable. There will be times when you feel like giving up, when the obstacles seem too great, or when progress feels slow. In those moments, your purpose serves as a reminder of why you started and why it's worth continuing. It reignites your passion, renews your energy, and gives you the strength to persevere. Purpose is not just about what you achieve, it's about who you become in the process. When you are driven by a meaningful why, you approach challenges with a sense of determination and courage. You develop qualities like discipline, resilience, and focus. You learn to embrace discomfort, knowing that it is part of the journey towards something greater. In many ways, the pursuit of your purpose is as transformative as the goal itself. It is important to recognize that finding your why is not always easy. It requires self-reflection, introspection, and a willingness to explore your values, passions, and aspirations. For some, their why is clear from a young age. For others, it emerges gradually over time. The key is to listen to your inner voice and pay attention to what truly matters to you. What are the moments in your life that have brought you the most fulfillment? What are the causes or goals that ignite a fire in your heart? The answers to these questions can help you uncover your purpose. Once you have identified your why, it is essential to keep it at the forefront of your mind. This might mean writing it down, creating a vision board, or setting daily reminders that connect you to your purpose. Surround yourself with people, environments, and activities that align with your why. When you live in alignment with your purpose, you feel a sense of authenticity and fulfillment that is unmatched by superficial pursuits. It's also important to revisit and refine your purpose as you grow and evolve. Your why may shift over time, and that's okay. The experiences you gain, the lessons you learn, and the changes in your priorities may lead you to new insights about what matters most. The key is to remain open and adaptable while staying true to your core values. Purpose not only benefits you, but also inspires others. When people see someone living with clarity and conviction, they are often moved to reflect on their own lives and pursue their own goals. Your why has the power to create a ripple effect, motivating those around you to find their purpose and strive for their best. In the end, your why is your greatest weapon in the pursuit of your dreams. It is the force that keeps you moving when the road gets tough, the light that guides you through darkness, and the passion that drives you to overcome any obstacle. Our warriors are not just fighters, they are individuals with a mission. And when you have a clear purpose guiding your actions, there is no limit to what you can achieve.